Hey guys, it's Eric.
This is Don.
Ha!
That's Tim.
Yeah.
Sometimes he forgets his name. We are D&D Miniature and Board Games. So, we have played several games of Monsterlands by Second Gate Games. Overall impressions, guys.
I like it. I mean, granted, this is a prototype. It's probably not fair to do a full review until we have the full thing.
Which you'll know if you've watched our reviews.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, we score on the 1 to 5.
it's not
We're not
fair
gonna
to
do
do the rule book when the rule book's not even final yet.
Right. Or the components yeah, so.
I mean, it's all a prototype game, but I like it. I'm liking what I see. It's fun. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I like the dice.
Do you like the dice?
I really like the dice.
Tim, what do you think?
Kind of a dice hoard.
First off, I'd like to say how honored I am for D&E to have gotten selected to do the demo and prototype playthrough for Monsterlands. We really appreciate Second Gate Games giving us that opportunity.
Absolutely.
And for the style of game, it's a worker placement. It has in a lot of aspects. Worker placement has a negative connotation to it, but the playthrough for this game, it doesn't play like a normal worker placement. There is always something going on. You're always occupied, and it is just it's a freaking blast.
Yeah, I gotta say that I really worker placements. I tend not to like them. This one though, you're right. There was a lot going on. It didn't feel like your normal worker placement, and it was one of the things that Second Gate Games was worried about when we were corresponding with them. Their main comment was, you guys pretty much do miniature games. And I was like, well, send it to us. We'll check it out. And I am glad they did. I really enjoyed playing it. And even though the rulebook is in the beta stage,
Right.
it was actually the first time we played was very easy to understand most of the rules. And for the ones that we weren't really sure about, I emailed Second Gate Games, and they shot me back an answer right away. This is where it's at in the rule book, da-da-da-da. But on top of that, they also explained the rule so we further understood it. And I really appreciated that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Since we've had the game, it's actually changed.
Mm-hmm.
There were some changes to the board since we played it the last couple times.
Changes to characters.
There was change to the
dashboard.
dashboard,
Mm-hmm.
where they added in the amounts that you could have on your character card. But I really enjoyed the game. And I think even as a prototype, we will probably play this more even until the Kickstarter starts and even after we get our version, because, I'm buying it.
Yeah, no, I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not to mention though that this would be something that we would definitely set up and play at Discover, because it's simplistic and complex at the same time. It's easy to learn. It's easy to get started. It's easy to get into the play. It's some of the more intricate pieces as you get deeper that will confuse you and have you going back to the rule books to find out. But
once you figure them out,
right? It's one of those things that once you realize what those symbols and the indications are, you look at it and you go, that's worth every penny.
Yeah.
or you say, oh crap, I'm screwed. I mean, it's the game for it to be this. It looks like a lot. It looks intimidating, and then when you get to it and you actually start playing and you're going through the rules and you're going through the setup and you go, oh well, this isn't what it looks like at all. This is, and then like we all said, I mean, good Lord, there's not a dull moment. There's always something for you to do. It kind of takes a turn from worker placement to a combat skirmish base. You know, when you go to fight the monsters, you defend the citadel, you go for the lands. You know, you go for the mission and you got to fight against one of the other players. Well, I mean, it's great.
You know what I liked too was that the monsters get stronger.
Mm-hmm.
So as your force gets better, all of a sudden the monsters get an extra dice.
Mm-hmm.
So even though you've gotten better, they've gotten better. I mean, think about it. We were going up, and if we gotten to round 6, some of these monsters would have been rolling what, 7 dice?
7, 8 dice, yeah.
And it's 3 or better for a hit. I mean, the odds are in their favor.
You're getting pummeled. Now I will say this. You know, one of our normal grading aspects is graphics and artwork, and I will say that Prototype.
It's got some excellent artwork.
This is really good stuff. I mean, from the map, the board layout to the cards, I mean, is really good stuff.
That's something though we've come to get from Second Gate Games.
Second Gate, yeah.
Their graphics, even with Besieged,
Mm-hmm.
they were excellent.
Absolutely,
we love the graphics on that game.
So I mean, they even for this. That's what I'm saying is even for this being a prototype, they didn't skimp on it just because it's a prototype. I mean, what we got looks fan-freaking-tastic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Any other points to it?
I highly recommend it. You should back this on Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Great game, guys. Knocked it out of the park with this one.
Absolutely.
We really enjoyed it. And to tell you the truth, I can't wait to get my hands on the final version.
I can't either. For y'all to get y'all's hands on the final versions, so we can do an official review, and see on our scale
how it ranks,
where this thing's gonna fall at. I think this is, and we can put bias aside because unfortunately we're honest when we do our reviews.
Mm-hmm.
But I think prematurely playing this at this rate, this game could be one of the highest that we rank. And that's, like I said, it's not biased. This is just seriously how much fun we've had doing this.
Well, I gotta be honest. I mean, even though the rulebook was beta and we got the prototype version, based on graphics, if I was to score the rulebook based on being a beta rulebook,
Mm-hmm.
the components I would leave alone.
Yeah.
But the fun and replayability, I think easy this would hit a 4.5 or higher.
Oh yeah,
of the 1 through 5 scale we do. Yeah, easy this would hit.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, and I'm speaking from my point of view, and I think that's being just very honest about it. And until we get the final version and everything, we can't really say for sure. But I know that this game, from beginning to end, since we received it, we've reviewed the rules, we've seen the changes. We did the walkthroughs and everything like that. This has definitely been one of the more fun games that we've played as of late.
Yeah.
Yeah. They definitely knocked it out of the park with this one.
Yeah.
Good job.
Keep that junk up.
Please.
Times 2.
And as we said, guys, we all three of us and Glenda, we want to send a big thanks to Daniel, Victor, Second Gate Games for honoring us to go ahead and send us a prototype and play it, do a playthrough review, and send it to them. Big thanks to you guys. As always, guys, game on.
Game on.
Game on, folks.